Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Alienbacon podcast, episode five.
I believe so. Yeah.
It's been a while, but yeah, a lot of things have happened recently. Well, I got COVID. My wife got COVID too, and it sucked.
Wait, she got COVID too? The sequel?
Yes, and it's awful. It's so weird. I don't know why everybody's getting COVID. It feels like everybody's getting it now.
Yeah, I have noticed that because my brother-in-law got it too.
Like I've been vaccinated, and my wife has been vaccinated, and yeah, we got COVID somehow. When I'm scrolling through Twitter, it feels like a lot of other people are getting COVID too, but you never see it in the news anymore. It's just like COVID's gone, but everybody's getting it still.
I mean, it doesn't look like nationally it's like spiked that much, so hopefully it's just a random one that's going around. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm happy that's over with. I still have kind of a cough, but yeah.
I personally think that my family had COVID, but we tested and it said it was negative. But I've never had a sickness that bad in my life, and it lasted for like 9 days straight. What were your symptoms like?
My body just refused to regulate its temperature, so like I would go from having hot flashes to chills within like a 10-minute period, and it was really, really annoying. Yeah, like sneezing, coughing. It was like basically just like a common cold, but on crack, basically.
Okay, yeah. So I wonder if I did have COVID then.
I think it's mostly gone now, so
that's good. How long ago did it happen?
I think it's been about like a week and a half since I started feeling better. So maybe like 4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Is when it happened, yeah.
That's recent, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you survived, that's good.
It's really weird too, because it's like, I obviously had COVID. I took a test and I was positive. And now I don't know how I should go about like living my life, you know? Like I wear a mask out in public, but it feels like I shouldn't be out in public because I have COVID, but then I feel like everybody has COVID.
Yeah.
Like, or at least had it, you know?
I mean, a lot of people have.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those things where it won't go away until everybody has it, and then it's just like there's nobody else to infect.
It's probably just gonna be, you know, it's gradually just gonna become like the flu, hopefully, where, you know, people will start to just be able to handle it better. You know, like we adapt and handle it a little bit better, and then we just have to get a vaccine. We don't have to, but like there's a vaccine that also prevents it.
So that sucked, but since our last recording, a lot of stuff has happened.
Oh, yeah.
One of those things is Johnny Depp won the trial.
God, that's crazy that we literally haven't had a podcast since that.
It happened not long after, but the one that we recorded, we didn't get it up until like 2 weeks later. So
yeah.
But yeah.
Be honest, did you expect him to win?
Yeah. I did 100%.
I personally was skeptical about it because like the reasoning, like the way he you know, like the things that they had to say yes to were so like technical, like they weren't like actual anything about abuse. It was more about like the technicality of the article itself.
Defamation cases are so messy.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah.
That's what I was worried about.
I was kind of expecting that to happen. For the most part, the internet was happy about that. And
there was a few sad people.
Yeah. I think the funniest thing that happened was afterwards, they interviewed Amber Heard. This woman that she was interviewing, she was like, so Johnny Depp's lawyer said that you were basically just acting on the stand. How do you feel about that? And then Amber Heard responded. She's like, Says the woman who's defending the man who convinced the world that he had scissors for hands.
What do you say to that? Says the lawyer for the man who convinced the world he had scissors for fingers.
Okay, that's the quote that I keep hearing. Okay.
Yeah.
I keep hearing the scissor hand quote.
It's so funny. Like, that's obviously just a role from a movie. What's wrong with her?
Here, wait, I'm watching it. 1 second.
Yeah, that little clip blew up on Twitter. It's so funny.
God, she's so bad, dude. Oh,
like,
man.
What goes through your mind before saying something like that? You know? I feel like she should have obviously said, like, well, we're both actors, so you could discredit us equally for the same thing because, you know, how are you supposed to tell who's acting and who's not, you know, just based on our skill level or what?
But just what she said is so stupid.
Yeah, but being like, oh my God, he acted in a movie and people were convinced that he actually had scissors for hands. Like, no, they didn't. What? Everybody knew that was just a role he was playing. So God. Weird. It's just the weirdest thing.
I was Amy actually was watching a bunch of videos about like narcissism and stuff. Yeah. And she, you know, does fit pretty much all of that. And one thing of narcissism is that when they're caught in a lie, they'll never admit it. You know, like they'll just keep digging the hole as far as it could possibly go, no matter how stupid it is.
Yeah, that kind of fits, I think.
Did you see what he said in the group chat? He also got COVID.
Oh my God! Our friend Anthony also has COVID.
He also has COVID. What the heck is going on?
I'm telling you, everybody's getting COVID.
Oh, wow, you're right. Jeez. What the heck?
It's a new variant. What's that new variant called?
Jeff. I don't know.
Yeah, the Jeff variant. Everyone's getting it.
The Giga variant.
But yeah, that's the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial concluded.
Thank God.
I think it's kind of weird how public it was. You know, it felt like
feel
this...
like I get what you're saying, but I also feel like it's a good thing because if it wasn't televised, then if Johnny, well, I mean, to be fair, there was, you know, the Amber stuff that did come out regardless. But like, you know, there would still be a lot of people just like assuming Johnny Depp won just because he's a rich white man and not because actually what really happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess given the subject matter of the case and, you know, being a defamation lawsuit and everything, I feel like it's more appropriate being publicized, but it's also just very strange having millions and millions of people know all this personal stuff. Yeah. It just feels weird.
The whole thing of putting to the forefront of like, you know, also men can be abused by women, you know, not just the other way around.
Yeah, it's probably pretty important to bring that to light.
But yeah, it's also, I mean, I literally watched the entire thing and uploaded it to YouTube. So, I mean, I can't really say much.
Well,
I used them for content. Oh God.
Everybody did though.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's just whatever.
I mean, they are celebrities, so.
Yeah. There's this show on Netflix. I just have to quickly mention this.
Okay.
There's a show called Web of Make-Believe, Death, Lies, and the Internet. And it's basically just about a bunch of like stuff that happened over the last like couple years, I think, where like all these scandals that happened over the internet with like that guy who was really famous for swatting people and how he got arrested and all that. And guess who was in this show?
Who?
DJ Killer Keemstar.
You're fucking kidding me.
No. I mean, there's a bunch of YouTubers in it, but yeah. I was so taken aback by that. I was like, what the hell?
What a throwback. Does he still exist? Like,
yeah.
He still exists? Oh my God.
Yeah. so weird when I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? How is this guy in a Netflix show?
God
But
damn.
yeah, it's all about like YouTube and internet drama, so it makes sense.
God,
'cause he, like,
after going to
covers all
Netflix,
that
it
shit.
just makes me remind myself I have to watch Stranger Things.
Yes.
How good is it?
Bionic Pig, the only person on Earth who hasn't seen the new
Yeah,
Stranger Things
pretty much.
season.
And it's literally just, I've been wanting to so fucking bad, but I just haven't had time, man.
It's so good. This is the best season so far.
Really?
I think. Yeah,
See,
a lot of people. Some people might not agree with me, but I think it is.
Here's my problem. If I watch one episode, I'm watching all of them. So it's like,
Yeah,
I don't want to start late, stay up till 4 a.m.
Well, it's not over yet.
No, I know.
The last episode or whatever is coming out early July, so
I got time.
you can still catch up. It's just like the most emotionally impactful season yet, in my opinion, by like a long shot.
Yeah.
Like there were special moments in the previous seasons, but this one has just like the best writing, like the best character writing, I think. Like there are some like Hopper, his
Spoiler.
his plot thread is kind of random, and it I don't know. I have to see where it goes, but yeah. Overall, I really liked it. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
No spoilers, but
I didn't know he was alive.
and oh my god, are you on TikTok at all? Like, do you ever look at TikTok?
No.
Okay, well, if you did, you would notice this one song going around that is being played non-stop. The Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's being played everywhere. I think her plays on Spotify went up like 8,000% or something like that because of the show.
Wait, what is? Maybe I've heard it. Let me test it real quick. See if I've heard it.
It's running up that hill. I'm running up that hill. That song.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard it. What the fuck?
Really?
I've managed to dodge it. See, this is the beauty of not being on social media.
Yeah, for those that don't know,
I've done it.
Aaron has done the impossible and disconnected himself from Twitter and Instagram, and I get like, what do? You only stream and upload now, right? And
Yeah, I just do my job. That's pretty much all I do now.
that's like the dream. I wish I could do that, and I don't know. I feel like it's impossible for me to disconnect from Twitter because it's so intertwined with what I do, and
But see, that's the thing is I thought the exact same way.
Yeah.
And then it literally I was like slightly depressed about, no joke, I was literally sad about leaving social media for like a month straight. I was like, God, like I deleted my Twitter, no YouTuber follows me anymore. All those connections I used to have are gone. Like I don't know what's happening in the YouTube world. I don't know what's going on the internet anymore. Yeah. And then after a month, I'm like, oh, none of that really mattered. I don't really care at all.
Oh, I mean, I do think about PewDiePie and how he just doesn't use Twitter at all anymore. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I could do that. I just rely on like talking to other people for business, and like it's also nice to have for like movie polls. If I'm not sure what to cover, I can be like, hey guys, vote on something.
You got the community tab.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I just never use
that's
the
what I
community tab.
use. I started focusing more on like what's happening in my life more than like what's going on out there.
Yeah. I mean, that's obviously more important.
Yeah. Because, I started like reading more. I started like skateboarding again. I started like going outside. It sounds cliche as hell, but I'm saying I started going outside more often and stuff like that, and trying to find other stuff to do to keep my mind off of it.
That's probably beneficial for your mindset or whatever.
Oh yeah, mentally,
your mental health.
I've been in a way better space. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm envious.
Who would have thought that touching grass was a real thing?
Well, there's not much grass here in Vegas, so I'll stay online.
Just touch the sand. Go out there and touch the sand. Touch the concrete. There you go.
So one thing we should probably talk about, I know you're disconnected from the internet, so you're not very informed, but there's a YouTuber that I like quite a lot. I've spoken to him a little bit. His name's called The Act Man. He covers like video games and stuff. And
yeah, I played Amogus with that guy. He's nice.
Yeah, he's cool. And he got his entire channel demonetized. So
from that one guy, right?
Yeah. There's this guy called Quantum TV, I think his name is. And he made a really shitty video on Elden Ring about how it's like a really bad game or whatever, in his opinion. And the Act Man made like this compilation video goofing on a bunch of videos on the around the internet that were just hating on Elden Ring, you know? Like it wasn't just him. But then I think Quantum either responded to that or I don't know. I didn't do like a ton of research on this, obviously. But along the line, Quantum tried to take down and successfully took down, I think, Actman's video. And so Actman made another video like hating on him, you know, being like, oh, what the fuck, this guy's like, you know, he's abusing the YouTube copyright system, which obviously I think is valid. He was abusing it because he was like butthurt or whatever. And then YouTube took down his video because for like sexual content and nudity or something, because there was one part of the video where like Actman put like a cucumber near or in Quantum's mouth or something, like as a joke, I guess.
Yeah.
And so YouTube removed it for like sexual content. It's obviously bullshit, you know? Like, that's just it's so dumb. And so that made Actman obviously very upset, and he like made this huge campaign against YouTube. And then he tweeted out something like, man, it would suck if I think Quantum TV was like talking to Actman's mom or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I heard about that part.
And
God, it's so weird, man.
Anyway, Actman made this joke about doxing YouTube employees because, you know, they totally allow that because they're siding with Quantum or something. And it was obviously like a snide tweet. It was stupid of him, but it obviously wasn't serious, you know?
Yeah.
And he deleted it shortly after. But because of this tweet, I think it's because of this tweet, YouTube demonetized his entire channel.
Oh my God, man. Why is YouTube so fucking stupid?
It got so out of hand. It's insane.
All because of a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just take this and remember it. So if you ever get into like a situation where you're like in a spat with someone, never make any jokes about them that are sexual in nature or like making fun of them in any way that isn't like about their content, you know?
Yeah. Or it could be like me and just not talk to anybody.
Because then YouTube will ding you for harassment and whatever. Yeah. So yeah, you have to tiptoe like you're on the thinnest ice imaginable when you do stuff on YouTube or even on Twitter, I guess nowadays. It's insane.
Oh yeah, like content directed towards other people now is so sketchy.
Yeah.
With YouTube.
You gotta be very, very careful with what you say nowadays. I think that tweet by Actman was obviously very stupid, you know?
Well,
like,
I mean, it's the heat of the moment, I guess.
Yeah. Like, he was just making like a snarky joke type of thing, but never ever jokingly like threaten YouTube employees. Like, that's just asking for trouble.
Yeah, they'll just be like, you know, fuck you.
Yeah. And then when he goes crying that his channel's demonetized, it's like, oh, wow, you weren't crying when you were threatening us.
Fucking YouTube.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm definitely on Actman's side. I think YouTube is being ridiculous here.
It's just stupid because it feels like a lot of, same with Twitch too. Twitch and YouTube, they react emotionally and not based on their rules a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
they take everything seriously. And I know that as a business, they're supposed to, because, you know, even the smallest threat, if it's like a joke, like they can't determine if it is or not, because, you know, they just can't take that risk. Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
they're not going to take sarcasm at all.
Yeah, it like sarcasm doesn't exist to them because they're a business. Yeah, I think the tweet by Ackman was stupid, but obviously what's happening to him is way, way worse.
Yeah, and, that's terrible.
Like, his entire livelihood was just taken from him. It's so dumb.
That's what scares me with YouTube sometimes is, you know, that's why I've been trying to, you know, start another business and stuff like that. Is just thinking about YouTube could just be like, yeah, you know what? Fuck you. No more money.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It's so like scary.
As a YouTuber, you think you're in control, but you're not, you know?
Yeah, you got to be walking on thin ice the whole time when you're a YouTuber, because you never know when they're just gonna rip out the rug from underneath you.
They have the power to just pull the plug on you whenever they want for whatever reason they want. So
yeah,
you got to be really careful. I'm surprised that you and I made it out of there, because we were part of that group.
Yeah, we went hard on people.
Yeah.
We probably deserve to get demonetized at some points.
Yeah. Yeah. We used to make really mean content on other people, and I mean that was more like during that time it was more like the Wild West on YouTube. You know?
Yeah. I mean that was like the thing, you know, it's like just drama filled, you know. People liked YouTubers who called out bigger YouTubers who were being awful and shit like that.
Yeah, that was like the big poppin' thing at the time, I guess.
But then it just started getting into, oh, I just don't like this guy, so fuck you.
Yeah, it got boring, and I mean, there's still people doing it, but I don't know. I don't think it's like the same anymore.
No, it's not.
I'm 1,000 times happier now than I've ever been making content.
Just God, same.
Yeah, it's just when you're making content like that, you always have this lingering anxiety cloud hanging over you that like maybe you said the wrong thing to the wrong person, or you know, maybe you took this joke a little bit too far, or you know, it's bad.
And also it feels more rewarding to have people watch your content for your content. You know what I mean? Because like back then it's like half of them are probably just watching because what we're talking about, not necessarily our entertainment value, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
But with movie reviews, you know for certain that they're watching you because, you know, your content and not because of who you're talking about.
Yeah. And it's so much more fun picking apart a movie and making fun of a movie than it is making fun of someone in real life.
Because you can go hard on it and not worry about it, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have to stress that you're saying something too far or something.
Speaking of movies, the people in Hollywood don't understand memes, and it's fucking hilarious. You obviously know about the Morbius meme, right? Like, it took over the world.
That's what we're getting into. Okay, yeah.
It's Morbin time, baby.
Fucking Morbin time.
Like, this meme is definitely the biggest meme of 2022 so far. And I think it's the funniest movie meme ever, like in the history of film. I can't think of anything funnier. It blew up and everybody's memeing on Morbius. So these Hollywood execs, they see that like Morbius is a highly searched term on the internet, but they don't know why, you know? And then they're like, what the hell? Why is everybody searching this, but we're not making any money? And so they search it and they're like, oh my God, it's a meme. That's so cool. We should definitely capitalize on this. So they
imagine trying to capitalize on a meme.
Yes. I mean, there was even a tweet by Jared Leto who was trying to like go along with it. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, the whole Morbin time thing. Like if he did that when the meme was fresh, I think it would have been really funny, but he did it way late. So they released Morbius into 1,000 more theaters after it was like, you know, pretty much dead in the water because of the meme. And they thought it would do well because everybody was talking about it still. And it didn't sell well at all.
What a surprise.
It's so funny.
But how the meme was so funny. How did they lose money?
It makes it so much funnier, you know? Yeah. Like these people are so out of touch in Hollywood. They don't understand like internet culture at all. It's just so funny. Although the movie is performing well on streaming services, which is weird.
Really?
I think it's just because people just don't want to see it in theaters, you know?
Watch it become a cult classic.
Oh my God. I think it already is to some degree. You know?
In an ironic way, it's a cult classic.
Yeah. It's so funny because it's like such a basic and boring movie. Like, it's nothing special if you actually see it.
Yeah, like, personally, I didn't think, it's not the worst movie in the world. It's not terrible. It's just boring. Like, it's just, like, nothing special.
It's the most mid movie in existence.
Yeah.
That's what makes it even funnier, is that it's not like a funny movie to make fun of.
Yeah, it's not like so bad it's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the movie itself doesn't have any moments. I mean, maybe like a couple, but most of it is just like a bland, basic action movie.
Yeah,
like a vampire movie without blood in it is so dumb. But yeah, like it's just like a bland ass movie, and the fact that it became so funny because of the meme culture, it's just hilarious.
What's this Elon thing?
I know that you don't use Twitter anymore, but that might be for the best because Elon Musk is trying to buy it.
Didn't he? I thought he already did. But I thought he already did. Am I crazy? I swore he already did.
I think he made an offer, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me see.
I'm eating mini tacos while we're talking. I hope that's all right with everybody.
That's wonderful news. So there's this tweet here that says Elon Musk cites 3 unresolved reasons why his $44 billion Twitter buyout has yet to go through. Fake spam users, debt financing, and approval from Twitter shareholders.
That's the reason he doesn't want to buy it? Like, how many fake accounts are probably on Twitter?
It's so weird. Like, why does Elon want Twitter?
I don't know.
Billionaires
just so he says
so
he
weird.
can have it.
It's such a weird thing to buy. Like, I know that he probably likes Twitter. Yeah, I'm just going to drop $44 billion on this bird app. Like, what the fuck? Why are billionaires so weird?
Dude, it's literally like, hey, I have the money. Fuck it, let's buy Twitter.
I guess so. I don't know. It's very bizarre. Like,
dude, that's rich people.
Mean, Twitter's free, bro. I got it for nothing. I don't know why he's spending so much money. Why he's spending so much money on it? It's free.
Just, make an email, make an account. It's free.
It's very bizarre. But anyway, the whole crypto world is going under. The stock market is going under. Everybody is losing their money.
Dude, everybody's going under, bro.
It's craziness.
The world's collapsing right now.
So many coins have dropped like 60, 70%.
Jesus Christ.
Bitcoin reached like 17K when it was at like 60 something before at like its highest.
Damn.
Yeah, so everything is dropping like crazy, which obviously I think is a good time to probably buy because when the economy bounces back, which I think it eventually will, you can make some money that way. But everybody's afraid of the inflation, and so all these billionaires
they're freaking out.
Yeah, they're all pulling out their money. So, like ultimately, the rich, like the 1%, they decide what happens in the market. Like they have so much leverage. So, like we're just here to watch, and everything's burning right now. So it's fun.
We're just here to like siphon a little money from their crypto wallets.
Hopefully, I mean, more than likely they're taking millions from just a bunch of random idiots out there. Like, that's what happens.
See,
most of the time.
That's why I don't do crypto.
Yeah, that's why you probably shouldn't, go into the crypto world unless you absolutely have the money to,
I feel like the only way you should go in the crypto world is if number 1, you have a lot of money, or number 2, you are like obsessed with it to the point where you're watching it like a hawk every day.
Yeah, if it's like if this is your life, your game plan, if you're obsessed with the market and looking for trends and stuff, then yeah, you can make money. Like most normal people aren't doing that. So I think for most people out there, putting your money into crypto is probably a bad idea. It's basically gambling, and you're probably going to lose. Unless you put money in right now. If you put money in right now and you just forget about it, I'm pretty sure in 5 years, 7 years, 2 years, you'll probably see some gains. Yeah, if you want to buy crypto, now is probably a good time to do it because the whole market is fucked. But
yeah, you saying that is gonna make it skyrocket.
Oh yeah, like
to
the 40
moon.
viewers.
Let's fucking go.
The 40 viewers we have, yeah.
Yes.
But don't take my word for it. It could all go to zero and you'd lose everything. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my god. It is so funny how like the entire world that was like obsessed with NFTs for a while, most people thought they were dumb. But like there was like this subset of people who are obsessed with them and like they were constantly talking about them. And now it's just crickets. Nobody's saying shit about them anymore. Like the entire NFT world just like died in like a week.
I think they're all tired of getting laughed at.
It's so weird.
It's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm sure there's still like a culture behind it somewhat.
Yeah. But we literally had big name celebrities doing NFTs. I'm sure there's probably still a decent amount of people who do it.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, there's definitely a lot of people still doing it, but it's just funny how you don't hear about it anymore.
Yeah.
Know? Like it used to be the talk of the town and nobody's saying shit about them. Mostly because most like influencers that were talking about them were trying to scam their audiences.
What? But I bought one.
Oh, you did, dude? Oh, what'd you get? You get an ape, dude?
Yeah, I got an ape.
What do you spend? 30 grand on it? I bet you'll see massive gains.
Oh, 50.
Massive.
50.
Oh,
50. It's going to skyrocket. Just wait. wait, what's the
God.
term? Fuck, what is it called? Like the currency for NFTs.
The currency?
Oh,
Ethereum?
Ethereum, yeah. 10 Ethereum.
10 ETH? You guys say ETH. That's what the boys call it. They call it
I
ETH.
gotta be like the boys.
The cool kids.
Wait, how much is one Ethereum?
Ethereum's dropping like crazy too. So if you want to buy some ETH,
okay,
now's a great time.
1,000 Ethereum is $1 million, so I'm getting there.
So as far as the gaming world is concerned, and as far as like taking advantage of people, Blizzard, I think,
at it again.
Oh my god.
You know what's funny? Because just to clarify, we're gonna be talking about Diablo Immortal, but
yeah,
what's funny? Overwatch 2. I've been keeping up on like when it's coming out and all this shit. They're only coming out with 3 characters on release, which is pretty disappointing, and they're gonna have a battle pass for PvP.
I mean, I expected that to happen.
So yeah, they're already going to microtrans. I mean, I feel like Overwatch is probably one of the most forgiving loot boxes. I feel like they give you a lot of loot boxes.
Weren't they like one of the first games ever to do that? I don't know.
I think they popularized. Yeah, popularized it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
I feel like their original one was good because it was just like, you didn't have to do that much to get it. Compared to now where, like, for example, Apex, oh my God, it takes you like 50 games to get one box and then you get nothing. And then you have to pay money to get boxes and shit.
Yeah, Apex is pretty bad, which sucks because I love that game.
I haven't played, God, I need to start playing games again. I haven't played games in so long.
Dude, you got to play Diablo Immortal. It only costs $500,000 to get max level or whatever in late game.
I was watching, it was Asmongold play it, and he had like a tracker on the side of how much money he spent. I left around like $800.
You come back, it's like 16 grand.
Yeah, isn't it like? Wait, how much?
I forget the exact
max
amount.
level. There's a single stat in this game that currently costs around $50,000. So one
50,000?
stat to max out one stat is 50,000.
What the hell?
So apparently there's a 100K reward or $100,000 just to receive the menial reward of some extra attack damage.
What the fuck? Like, is this game only for whales? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand. I was actually kind of excited about Diablo Immortal because, I like Diablo and Path of Exile.
From what I hear, it's not a terrible game. It's very much like Diablo 3 in a lot of ways, and
I'm sure it's good. It's just like, why the fuck did they do this?
Yeah, like I hear it's still fun, but it's just like, why do you gotta do that? You know, for people who are you really gotta fuck over people who are the most invested in your game. It's just such a weird business practice, you know?
Blizzard's been everywhere, man. They've been all over the place lately.
Which sucks even worse because Diablo 4 looks dope, you know?
Yeah, I know. I was excited about that. Did you want to talk about the games that is that E3? What was the game thing recently? Whatever. There was a thing. I was watching a streamer watch it, and there was a bunch of actually really good games. There's Outer Worlds 2, God of War Ragnarok. Really? Yeah.
I hope they make it better because the first one was fun, but like the story sucked.
Really?
Yeah. I guess there was.
Oh yeah, there's a Resident Evil 4 remake.
There's the sequel to Hollow Knight too.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That one looked good.
They showed a lot of Starfield, Bethesda's new game.
Oh yeah. It kind of looked like shit.
I don't know. I think it looks sick. I'm
Really?
excited for it.
Okay. Well, it's just like the gameplay previews they showed didn't look that great. But I mean, obviously it's like, you know, not the final product, but
it looks like a combination of a bunch of different space games like No Man's Sky and stuff, but I think it looks fun.
Well, here's my thing is I want it to be great because like I love that type of game, you know?
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So I want it to be great, but just Bethesda lately, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's true.
We'll see.
I mean, after Fallout 76, it's like you got to win some goodwill back. I think my most hyped game is called the Callisto Protocol. It's basically just like another Dead Space. And I love Dead Space. It's like one of my favorite games. And I think they're remaking Dead Space too. So that's really fun. There's also a really fun game, or a really fun looking game called Flintlock. It's like a Souls-like. You're this girl that has like a axe and a gun, and you like bounce around, and it looks fun. There's another game called Scorn. That
looks gross as shit.
It looks so cool.
Dude, I saw the trailer for that. But it had a little bit of gameplay like years ago. I would say a year or two ago.
Yeah.
And it's just the thing about the game is that I looked up a lot of stuff about it. Everything is flesh in the game. Literally everything. So like everything you're doing is it's just fucking nasty ass shit.
It's very Lovecraftian and like cosmic horror, and I love that shit. So I'm like really excited for it.
It is the style. So I don't know. I think the thing I didn't like is everything is the exact same like gray color.
Yeah, I guess you have to wait to see more from it, you know.
Yeah.
But from what I'm seeing, it looks like something I'd like anyway.
I'll probably play it. It looks interesting. Or watch someone play it. We'll see.
But I guess the best thing that came out is a new season of Fortnite, because we love Fortnite.
God, yes. Yes! Fortnite! Fuck. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Although I have to give them props because they gave the community this new mode that's like no build mode or something where you don't.
That was smart.
Yeah, where it's basically just gunplay now, which is way more up my alley. And I feel like the building gave the game like a really high threshold to cross for skill, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's a really huge skill barrier that most people just can't get over. So like you shoot at someone, they build the Eiffel Tower, and you're like in like 1 second, you're like, oh, okay, well, this game's dumb.
I forgot. Redfall. That game's coming out.
Redfall.
Yeah, that one where it's basically like a Left 4 Dead meets like any like Apex or Overwatch, where characters have like different abilities and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Where they're hunting vampires.
Oh yeah, yes, I saw that. That looks sick.
And then Minecraft 2.
Fuck yeah, it's about time we got
Legends. Minecraft 2 coming out.
That game looks so dorky.
Dude, that's Minecraft, man. Let's fucking go.
Isn't it just like Minecraft but like third person and survival or something? I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, Ravenlock. That's the game I was thinking of. That game looked really fucking cool. It's kind of like it looks like an Alice in Wonderland type shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this game looks sick. The Hollow Knight sequel is called Silk Song. I'm really excited for that.
Goat Simulator 3. Let's go.
Yes. Yes. Goat Simulator 3.
Finally, dude. I've been waiting for years for that.
Such a meme. What the fuck? Is it Team Ninja or something?
Ninja.
I forget. Well, the guys who made Neo are making a new game called Wolong Fallen Dynasty, and it looks so sick. Have you ever played Neo or Neo 2?
No, that's one of those Souls type games that I want to play.
Yeah, they really are great. Like, I'm always skeptical when it comes to a Souls-like, because I'm like, oh yeah, just someone else trying to make Dark Souls, but not as good. But those games are really, really great.
Really?
So
I've heard a lot of good things about Neo.
I really enjoyed them. I mean, the story obviously is, I don't know, it's pretty bad. And there's no character creation, so that's kind of a downfall too. But it is really, really fun.
All right, I think that's going to be it for me, though.
Yes.
I forgot all those games.
Yeah, it's surprising how much stuff is coming out that look fun.
Yeah, because I remember when I was looking, I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually excited about a lot of this shit for once. It's like it never happens.
It only felt like a month ago where I was like, there's nothing really I'm excited for. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, look at all this random shit I'm excited for.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been excited for a new game in a long time. Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching. We will be back in a week. Okay, maybe not a week.
Hopefully. We should try and record every Tuesday, I think.
I'm down with that. I could do that.
I just think we weren't recording very often because we didn't have a concrete day, even though this probably won't last very long.
Well, the schedule? What do you mean? We're very good at keeping schedules. We are the best at keeping schedules.
Yes, of course we are.
Nothing ever pops up, you know?
So hopefully we'll record more.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Time for liftoff, baby. Let's go.
No, we're not. No.
Choo choo.
No.
Up we go, baby.
No. Stop. God, please.